Howdy folks, this is Tim. Well, a little update on the F1 car, the McLaren. There's some parts. Well, let me turn the camera around. Okay, taking a look. Now I have a still picture embedded, but these two parts here, these kind of I don't know, wing air diffusers, whatever, at the back, you see the little mark here and that little arrow. So basically that light colored section is decal, but these decals are, not in that great a shape, and the aftermarket ones that I got are not all the body decals. So you see here, that's the kit decals, and you can see where I cut those out. But the aftermarket ones are strictly, the Marlboro type stuff, and Goodyear, and a few other things. So I put those decals on, and I had to trim them after, and I mean, they've been sitting while I've been working on the bench. So they were sitting, went to clean them up a little bit, and they basically started to disintegrate as I was working. Even though I used Mark Fit, and they sat for a while. So cleaned everything off, and this is where we're at. So I got a couple of these guys, because there's one on each side. The back, which is the inside on those, is painted black, but that's Tamiya's Fluorescent Red, so that's what I'm going with. And then that's what I'm gonna paint the body as well, because if I'm giving up on the decals now, I just don't see any sense in trying to do that for the body. So that's a quick update on the under 1000 group build. We're back into it, and after I get these guys dried and get them put on, then in that pile of stuff there is the rear suspension. So hopefully this evening we can get that on. But right now I'm just going to get these two little guys in the dehydrator for about an hour just to cook them off, and then we'll see how we look. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and y'all continue to have a great weekend. Bye. All right. So the end plates here, I do need to still do a bit of touch up on the black, but there's the painted parts. I'm using the Tamiya TS36 Fluorescent Red, and I think it looks pretty good. Now the interesting thing is here, and I've read about this with the aftermarket decals. So yes, we're going to talk aftermarket decals again. So there's the kit decals, and there's a noticeable difference between the fluorescent red and the red of the kit decals. But when we get the aftermarket decals, which again are from Taboo Design, and you notice the little Marlboro symbol, it's much closer. And so I'd read about that and heard about that with these, and with the Marlboro symbol, and apparently, and I'd have to go back and look at some of the reference stuff I have, but apparently this fluorescent red is a closer color match to the color that was on the car. And I'm actually going to post a link. There is a video on YouTube that is guys who worked on the McLaren, the Honda MP4/4, and it's a really cool video of them taking apart the car and also talking a lot about it. So if anybody's planning on building this kit, or any of the MP4/4, not just this one, it's definitely a video that's worth checking out. So I'm going to link that in the description as well. But right now, I'm pretty pleased with this. So I'm not going to be able to glue these on tonight, because I still got some more work to do on the black, the inside edging that you can see there, but I think it's looking pretty good. So I'm scared to death when it's going to come time to shoot this thing. There are lines on here where the decals would go, so I'm going to use those lines to guide me for my paint work. But anyway, we'll see how we go. So thanks for watching. Definitely hit a like, drop a comment if you want, and again, check out that video of the full-size car getting taken apart and talked about. Thanks. Bye. Well, last little bit of paint for tonight, so I'm just going to let stuff dry. But basically, it's the 4 pieces for the rear suspension, which you see up in here, plus our little box there that goes on the back of the, just behind the cockpit. So we're going to get those fluorescent panels put in, and then we'll get these pieces snaked through. I did a Benetton B192, I think it was, and geez, I screwed up and I put the rear suspension bits in before I did those pieces that on this car are fluorescent, and I was able to get stuff in, but you know, it was a pain in the butt. So I'm definitely paying attention this time, which will be good. So and then after that, we've got more of the rear suspension. So and later tomorrow, we'll get this stuff done. So that's it, folks. Y'all have a good night. Again, continuing best wishes for a safe Labor Day weekend, and we will see you all tomorrow.